You want to go on a well-deserved vacation and don't know where to put your budgies? Who will look after my budgies when I'm on holiday? Today I will tell you how I do it and what other possibilities there are. Hello and welcome to Wellness and Happiness Birdies channel. We all know that opening windows and letting budgies fly is not an option. Staying at home, not even, and giving budgies away is out of the question. I travel a lot myself, all over Europe, often for several weeks, with van and dog. I can't take 15 beepers with me. How does that work for me? Yes. This year there will be no summer break on my channel, like the last few years, to your delight. I have already prepared the videos and uploaded them for the summer. I can also answer your questions and comments on vacation. I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm not worried about my parakeets. I have found the ideal solution for the holiday season. My 15 parakeets in the bird room are not so easy to look after. They make a lot of dirt, need free flight, food and fresh water every day. In addition, you also have to ventilate and play with them. Highway and Diesel in particular seek my proximity. Sometimes it occurs to Spatsy that she wants to lay eggs. It is inventive when it comes to hiding places and nesting sites. And they have to be sterilized or exchanged for plastic eggs to avoid unplanned reproduction. That's why they don't get any green fodder when I'm on vacation. You can't just lock the birds in the cage for weeks. They need their daily free flight. In an emergency, and if the cage is large enough, this may be possible for 1, at most 2 weeks, but not with 15 parakeets of different species. My beepers, therefore, always have free flight. I have secured the free flight room in such a way that no accidents can happen. In my free flight room, there are therefore no gaps behind cabinets, no unsecured window panes or objects that could fall, nor are there any unsecured cables and fibrous ropes that they could nibble on, or bird toys that they could get caught on, or get caught with the foot ring. This could end fatally if no one checks immediately. How to secure the bird room? In the info box. Of course, you can't leave her alone for weeks. Who knows what could happen? Until 2 years ago, I had my budgie nanny, a nice neighbor who lovingly took care of my feathers. She came every day, fed them, changed the water, and counted them. She was also good with a broom and mop, also cleaned and changed the bedding if necessary. She also had 2 budgies herself, which spent their holidays with me in a flock. Of course, this is only possible if all parakeets are healthy. You don't want to bring in any diseases. She was very reliable, and everything worked out great. Unfortunately, she suddenly fell ill 2 years ago and died 2 weeks later. What remained was her little dog Joe, who found his new home with me at the age of 13, and has been traveling with me ever since. That was a shock for me, the dog, and the birds. Now I had to look for someone new or stay at home. I got a cat fountain with a filter and an automatic feeder so that they could stay alone for 3 to 4 days in an emergency. First, an animal-loving acquaintance agreed, and tried it for a few days. But that was it again. 15 beepers were too many for her. It's not without its challenges. Thank God I still have a son and grandson who lovingly take care of my menagerie when I'm away, even if they have to drive a few kilometers. We just have to coordinate our vacation times so that everything fits. When Joe can't go with them, he goes on vacation with them. Thank you very much for that. I know that my animals are doing well. If you take care of them, I don't have to worry and can enjoy my vacation. Reliable support is the most important thing. You may also have good neighbors or an aunt, grandma, or good friends who come to your house or take care of your beepers. No, didn't you? Some pet shops offer holiday care for a small fee if you are a customer there. Maybe also the breeder you got them from. You can also find what you're looking for in budgie forums or on websites, where you can ask for care or offer it yourself. In any case, this should be clarified before you get budgies. As you can see from my case, you also need a plan B. Just letting it come to you usually ends up having to stay at home. Sucky, isn't it? Opening the windows is not an option. With this in mind, I wish you a nice holiday. Recover well and come back healthy to your well-supplied beepers. Bye. See you next Friday.